First round leader of the Masters, Justin Rose. I want to talk about his putting. He played great today and putted really, really well. Now he's gone for about 5 years using the claw grip. And when he switched to it, he talked about how not only did he feel more comfortable with it, but it helped clean up some of his mechanics. So the first part I want to talk about is kind of how his routine is for how he does his claw grip. And then we'll talk a little bit about the mechanics. So the first part, and I'll play it of him doing it. But what he does is he'll set that putter down to the ball, so he's getting the face square like we see so many of the guys do. Now what he does though is he's going to go both hands in a conventional grip. Okay, so he's got both hands on there, and now that his body, club, and hands are set, then his only thing he's going to adjust at the end to do his claw grip is that right hand, where he's going to adjust it, and he's going to go, he's got his top two fingers, his index and middle finger, are kind of on top of the grip, and his other ones are just on the side. We see that with a lot of the guys in that fashion. But I like how he does this routine of how he has everything set, and then he makes this one move. I think if you try to go in and you start with the claw grip, you're not really as stable like to set the putter face. So I don't see anybody coming in and putting the putter face down and doing the claw grip and then getting their left hand on it. I think that's a little awkward. So I really like how he does it. So if you're someone who does the claw grip or you're looking to do it, I think this is a good way to kind of go into the routine of it. So again, show you this. He gets that putter face set. He's got a traditional, conventional grip on here, and then everything's steady, and you'll see him just take that right hand off. He gets those top two fingers on, and his other fingers, his ring finger and his pinky, hey, they're just kind of sitting on the side. Now from here, hey, he can do his stroke, okay? So that's the first part there of his routine. I really like how he does that, and I think that's a very clean way, and it's just everything steady, and you'll see that when I play it, of watching him do it, how he's just moving that right hand, and there's not a lot of parts moving on, okay? So again, now the mechanics of it, I think the one things that can help people, or what kind of helped him clean up some mechanics, I think a lot of times when people have this right hand on here, when the right arm's here, hey, it's real easy for one thing, as I get set, hey, it's really easy as my right hand's on here, hey, for this shoulder to get low and my head to get a little tilted back. Now, this isn't what he had. I'm just saying in general what we see from kind of that conventional grip. So again, hey, he can kind of get a little bit sloppy right here. It's real easy for him to set up this way and then go there. The other thing we're gonna see is a lot of times when he's got that, go this way, when I've got this right arm in a traditional, you can kind of see how this points out a little bit and it can get a little bit high. Now again, when I go from this traditional grip and I do that claw, look how it kind of, as I turn this hand out, so you're turning to the back of my hand versus the palm facing down, look how it kind of brings this arm in. I think that's probably the biggest thing. I think he probably had some issues with where this right arm was kind of, hey, where should this arm be? Where should this elbow be? And that could kind of get that path and that backswing maybe a little bit off. So again, this is kind of what I see in a lot of players of when they get that right arm in a bad position, what it can do to their stroke. This isn't necessarily his. But again, so if I go with that, the Justin Rose, so he's got his traditional grip on there, and then when he goes to move that right hand into the claw, look how it brings this right arm kind of in a little bit. As I turn this hand down, it kind of rotates down there. Hey, now I'm in this good position. Hey, I think that right arm's in a good position, and I can just swing from there. So again, the claw grip has really helped him. He went to it about 5 years ago. I see a lot of people that have struggled with some yips. This is a great putting stroke for you to adjust your grip to do this. But again, if you do it, I think you can use that routine if you kind of struggle with it. If you haven't done it, hey, that's a great way to start with copying his routine. And again, I think that can help clean up some mechanics. So let's see if he can continue that for the rest of the week. But again, he's putted so much better with it and he feels comfortable with it. And again, that's a huge part of being able to putt better.